Hi, I'm here at the studio at Pure Power Pilates, and we're going to be talking about some foot and ankle care. So I just had one of my good friends come in and get a treatment working on her ankles. She's a swimmer, and we were talking a lot about it, so I thought I'd share with you guys too. So today we're going to be using these. These are the yoga tune-up balls. You can go to my Amazon page and order them. These are great because they already come in a pouch, so some of the stuff that we do, we actually keep it in the pouch so that we can get in between these balls and get both sides so they're nice and tight together. If you don't want to buy a pair of these, you can also do like lacrosse balls and put them in a like a nylon sock, like a pantyhose, and tie a knot in the middle and tie a knot in the end. But these are way more convenient, and they're they're a little bit squishier than a lacrosse ball is. You can see the kind of like rubber give, so I like these ones a little bit better. But if you have lacrosse balls, that's an option as well. The other thing we're going to use is a yoga block. You can also use anything that's going to give some kind of lift. If you have, I don't know, even a chair would work. You'd have to modify them a bit, but something that's going to give you a little bit of like some hard lift, anything you have. Even like a couple books would work. And then we're going to use that down there, which is the soft foam roller. So you can use a harder foam roller for this work, but the softer one is a lot better for getting into some of the areas that are a little bit more bony and tight. So let's get to work. The first thing that we're going to do is roll out the front of the ankle. So move it in the right spot. We're going to put the block down, turn it that way so we're vertical. And then the balls are going to go starting at the ankle. And we're going to start with a shear. So a shear is taking it forwards and backwards. So I'm kind of doing this bouncing motion. And so the balls are going up and down on the front of my ankle, a little bit on the shin. So we're going to first do that so that we can turn off pain nerves. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for turning on the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your relaxation nerves impulses. So we want to make sure that we're getting this relaxing sort of feeling in this tissue. That's what we're going for. After we've done that for a few, maybe about like 5 to 10 back and forths, get that feeling. Depends on you, how long that takes, your tissue. Then we're going to go for a point and flex. So now we're going to come forwards, and you're going to point and flex in through the foot and through the ankle. And then you're going to kind of be wiggling it. So you can kind of go a little bit circling this way or that way. Find the spot and sit your bum to the side that feels good. If it's too much pressure, bring your hips forwards so you don't have so much pressure back on that foot. But I like having it there. So we're about at the ankle right now. And then we're going to move it a little bit higher. So now it's going to come a bit up, and we're going to do the same sort of thing. This area tends to be a little bit sensitive, a little bit tight. So take it slow, take it easy, don't go crazy fast, and pain doesn't necessarily mean good. Pain means that you're pulling away, that you're retreating. So your best way of dealing with that is instead to just shear it very slowly, get the tissue to calm down, and then go back to a point and a flex until you can breathe through the movement. If you can't breathe through the movement, then it's too much, okay? So you're gonna do that on both sides so that then you can release the whole front of the shin and therefore the front of the ankle, and it can just relax your foot down to the floor. So the next thing we're gonna do is get into the soleus and the gastrocnemius. That's in the back of the calf, and also through the back of the ankle. We're gonna do all of that work. So next up, we're gonna take the balls, and I'm gonna use my other foot so you can see. We're gonna put it right on the ankle, back here. You're gonna cross your other one on top. Move this out of the way. You're gonna be lifting up. So you can start here with your bum down on the floor, or you can take it up to add more pressure into there. And you're rocking side to side here. You can also come down to your forearms if that's a more comfortable position. So those are your spots. We're gonna do it this way, and then we're also gonna do this way. So we want these bouncing sort of rocking motions to first, yet again, calm down the tissue. We're doing some shearing here. Then we're going to be bringing the hips down. And now you're going to point and flex. If you're not getting a whole lot of range, you can also grab the block and put it again up here. The bigger your feet are, the more clearance you're gonna need, so then the more height you're gonna need. And you're gonna point and flex here. Again, you can do it with or without the block. You can also do this one with the foam roller if it feels too intense with the balls. And you're releasing the tissue again so that your foot can sink on down into the floor. That's what you're looking for. So we've got that going on. You're gonna do that on both sides again. The last one we're gonna do is grabbing onto your foam roller. Again, you can use a soft one or you can use a hard one. It's really up to you. You're gonna bring it on the belly of your calf muscle, of the gastrocnemius. You're gonna cross the other one right on top. We're gonna lift the hips up, and then you're gonna go side to side. You're gonna feel probably this clunking motion. That clunking is a sticking. It means that your fascial tissue is sticking to another piece of fascia. So if you have two muscle bellies and the fascia around those muscle bellies are dehydrated and dry, they're not gonna glide against one another, they're gonna do this, they're gonna create this clunking. So the more that we can do this and release that, the more hydration can go then into those tissues, and then it will become more supple and you'll have more of that glide. That's more of what we're looking for. All right, so after we've got this, then we're gonna add in the pointing and the flexing, just like we did before. You can do it with the rocking, you can do it without the rocking, you can bring the hips down if you'd like, wherever feels best for your body. But you really wanna get that all released on out of there. And again, you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So I hope that you can try these out. I hope that they make your lower legs and your feet feel fantastic. And I look forward to hearing from you. Give me a call at my phone number, which is connected to Instagram, or you can send me a message if you have any questions. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.